Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Peyton. Today I didn't really want to do too much talking. I'll talk throughout the video, I guess. But it's my anniversary and me and my boyfriend wanted to go out to brunch. So I felt like it would be cool if I did a tutorial for my makeup for date night. So stay tuned and keep watching. Okay, so let's just jump right into things. I like to start off with my eyebrows. I like to use Anastasia Dip Brow. I'm so dumb. I have the tube turned to the side, but anyway, I use it in the shade dark brown, and I don't want to go far into things like how I do my eyebrows. I could save that for another time, another video, another day. Next, after my brows, I like to conceal my brows, of course, but before I do that, I prime my entire face. I'm extremely oily, I'm extremely acne prone, so I don't need any breakouts. I just like to get that out the way and over with. If I'm putting any other makeup besides my brows, I need primer. So I use e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and I also use No Problem by Prime Essence. I got this in a BoxyCharm subscription box, and ever since I got it, I loved it. Something about the consistency of the two put together is just perfect for me. So next, of course, I'm going to conceal my eyebrows. I use Fenty Beauty's concealer in the shade 350. The brush I'm using to shape my eyebrows, I honestly and truly don't know where I got it from. I probably got it from just Amazon or something, in a kit. But yeah, and then I'm going to use a BH Cosmetics brush to blend out my concealer. This is a 139 brush. So after I conceal my eyebrows, I like to drag down the concealer onto my lid. I'm extremely oily, so my concealer is going to move, it's going to crease, and I don't want that. I want to set it as quickly as possible, as fast as possible. So I like to use this Tarte palette, and I use the color Explore. It's a very, very light brown color. It basically matches my skin tone, and it's just going to set everything. The brush I use for that, again, don't know where I got it from. I think it's a Juicy Couture brush that I got from Marshalls or something. I don't know. Now we're moving into color. Morphe, I don't know why they don't include the names on their palettes, but it's kind of frustrating. But anyway, I'm just going to pack that on to my lid. I'm going to run into some troubles with this eye look. I'm just going to give this little disclaimer now. Honestly, you're going to see me do a whole bunch of stuff, and then I'm going to wipe it away, and then I'm going to go back and do it all over again. So just bear with me. eyeshadow primer. I wanted to do an eyeshadow primer instead of concealer because my concealer isn't light enough. My concealer is for my skin tone, so I felt like doing an eyeshadow primer would make more sense. But like I said, you're gonna see me run into some trouble, so I'm just gonna keep going back and forth. But anyway, the eyeshadow primer that I'm using, it is from Fenty again. We love our black women, we love our black people. Oh, and speaking of our black people, look at the shirt that I have on. It says the 4th of whatever, and it's just a crowd of people running with basically with signs, Black Lives Matter, we're chasing down the American flag. I got that from Support Black Colleges on Instagram. Check them out, get your shirt. But back into the look, sorry. But I just wanted to cut my crease with the eyeshadow primer so that way I could try to get a lighter eyeshadow into that section. Didn't really work out. Yeah. Okay, going back into my Morphe palette. This is the Fierce by Nature palette, by the way. Sorry I didn't mention it earlier. And like I said, I'm going to try to get a lighter eyeshadow in my cut crease. I was stressed, y'all. Like, I was really stressed. Thank God I started getting ready and stuff like at least 3 hours before, because I just know myself. I'm so indecisive. Making decisions and stuff like that is just too much for me. So bear with me. Was really bothering me is the fact that the colors weren't the same. Like, you see, like my face, I'm like, I can't do it. One was like a white tan, and then the other one was like a pink tan. They were just two completely different colors, and on camera you can't tell, but in person it looked a mess. It looked weird, and I couldn't do that to myself. So I started over, wiped it off, going back in with the Fenty Beauty eyeshadow base. So now I have a clean base, a clean canvas in that area. We're gonna go back in, try it all over, and yeah, you're gonna see how it ends up. So now I'm going back in to conceal the top of my brows. I like to use an actual shade that is closer to my skin tone. I use the LA Pro Girl Concealer in the shade Fawn. I don't put that on a brush because it already comes with a brush, so I just use that, and then afterwards I'm going to use the same brush from earlier to blend it all out. I do my makeup one time and I start feeling myself. But anyway, now we're going in with my foundation. I use the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, full coverage. This is the 47H Tan Deep Honey. It's for, you know, our oily skin girls. I love this foundation. It's actually really bomb, like for oily skin. It's super bomb. I've been trying to switch it up on my foundations. I've been using Fenty a lot, but this one, yeah, it is that. Like, it is that and all that. So now we're gonna contour. I don't like cream contour. I feel like it just makes me look too caked up. I like to use powder. I use the mineral powder by Kiss from the beauty supply store. Don't sleep. But I use this in the shade Cognac, and it's actually really nice. Like, I just like the way it just blends. Like, it just melts into everything. Like, it just makes everything look perfect. It's not too caked up. It's perfect. It's just perfect. It's time to conceal. I used a concealer by a brand who I'm pretty sure y'all know what brand it is. I don't really want to talk about it. I don't even want to say that I have it, but anyway, I used that concealer, and yeah, I feel like this concealer made me look a little bit too bright. I like to look extra bright. That's just my preference, but I feel like this one made me look a little bit too bright. I don't know. Let me know what y'all think. What y'all think. Next comes bake / powder / bake. I don't like to bake for too long, because then, I don't know, something like with my foundation, it's just like it literally gets stuck. So if I put too much, it just looks extremely caked up. So I try to hurry up, get it on there, pack it in, wipe it off. But I use the Airspun powder, of course. I don't use any other shade other than the straight original shade, because when I use colored powder, but as the day goes on, it makes me look extremely orange, and that's not cute. So yeah. You come in that big behind jackknife. That's what is in your room.
Right, yes. Baby, you bought me a beard oil. Get a vacation right now. My little baby. Tell me that beard oil. You trying to give me a beard oil.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Okay, so right here, I'm not a big fan of leaving my foundation and concealer on my lips. I just don't like the way it looks, so I'm wiping it off with a makeup wipe. And please don't mind my boyfriend behind me. Or don't mind me and my dancing, because I don't know what I'm doing. So now I'm going to highlight. I don't know. I do something wrong with my highlight, because it's looking like I'm doing absolutely nothing. But anyway, I'm just going to put that on my cheeks, on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead a little bit. I like to glow, sis, okay? And I also like to put it on my brow bone. dark brown. I think it's a lip liner. I hope it's a lip liner. I don't really know, but I found it at the beauty supply store and it's really good. I feel like it's just perfect. It goes with all my lip looks no matter what I do. So yeah, I think I got it for like $1. Y'all should really stop sleeping on the beauty supply store. If you don't shop there, get on it. Okay, you don't have to spend $8 to $10 on a lip liner to get the look you're trying to achieve and for it to be a good product. I'm just saying. So I will not recommend the colors that I'm using on my lips because I believe I got them from the beauty supply store as well. You know, like you pay for what you get. They're going to dissolve, I guess the word is what I'm looking for, and fade. So just don't do it. Okay, so if you watched my last video, you saw that I did pipe cleaners. This is the finishing look of my pipe cleaners. I left them in for about a week, 2 weeks maybe. I'm not really sure. I took the pipe cleaners out the night before because knowing me, like I said earlier, when it comes to getting ready, I move like molasses. So I took them out the night before. Sorry, but I'm just going to unravel them. I don't want to do every single one and unravel them because I still like to have like that curl. I want the curl to last, so I try to take out as many as possible to make it look like my hair is taken out, but then make it look like it's still tight. So yeah, I'm just going to take those out and you guys will see the finished look in a little bit. Setting spray. After I let everything just sit and absorb in my skin, I use the Fix Plus Matte by MAC. Then I'm going back in to pat it into my skin, as well as a little bit of more contouring, because like I said earlier, I felt like it was a little bit too bright, but in person it didn't look that bright. But anyway, gonna moisturize my hair, use some oil, rub it in, play with it, get it to the style that I wanted to get to, and yeah, we're basically done, sis. We're basically done. Alright, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look at the bounce, look at the curls. Like, you can't tell me nothing this day. I don't know if you can tell about what I was talking about earlier with me looking a little bit on the brighter side, but I also feel like it had to do with the lighting outside. I was using natural light this day, so it was always up and down. It would fluctuate, so I really feel like that affected it. But let me know what you guys think. I appreciate constructive criticism. I'm always going to be honest with myself, but don't be nasty Nancy in my comments, please and thank you. We don't do that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Get into it, because I'm feeling myself. But like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye, guys.